Rogers Show. Starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West. With Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
Hey, Hook. The rain car busted his leg, and they're sending up the payroll with who do you think?
Santa Claus.
Almost as good. Parson Loomis is bringing it.
The parson?
That's right. Said he was going up to Hardrock Mine anyway, and he'd be glad to take it himself.
Got a real nice voice, ain't he?
Huh?
I'll handle this alone, Mel. We was both in on that stage hold-up, and if there's only one of us this time, it'll help confuse the law.
The night is dark, and I am far from home.
Boy, is this going to be easy pickings. Sorry to hold you up like this, but you got 20,000 real gold in them saddlebags. So if you hand it over nice and peaceable, nothing will happen to you.
Young man, love of money is the root of all evil. For your own good.
You shouldn't have plugged the parson.
Let's wait here, Dale, for Pat to catch up with us.
Say, doesn't anybody know anything about this bandit?
Very little. Trouble is, he's always changing his technique. Never robs the same way twice. And when he's working with a companion, they always split up, which leaves the law with two trails to follow. It looks like we've lost Pat again. Let's go back and see what's wrong this time.
Pat! Pat, where are you?
Here, Dale. Where I've been 1,000 times. I'll be a cooked goose if I can find a doggone thing wrong with her. Just seems like Nellybelle for no reason at all, just quit cold.
Cold? She's boiling.
Boiling? Must have been something she ate. Well, excuse you, Nellybelle.
Why don't you give her some water? It may help her digestion.
Bullet, what in the world?
Yeah, there seems to be trouble at the Parson's house.
Why, that's little Johnny Loomis.
Am I glad to see you?
What was the distress signal for, Johnny?
It's Heavy. Hezekiah.
The baby?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
You'll be all right, Hezzy.
Deborah, what's the matter with Hezzy?
Oh, Miss Dale, he swallowed a safety pin.
The safety pin?
Good grief, was it open or closed?
Open, I think.
Open? You haven't moved him, have you?
No.
Well, somebody get some bread, quick.
Yeah, somebody get some bread, quick.
You, Pat. Well, I'll have to take this baby to the doctor. Honey, get his sweater and his cap.
Yes, Miss Dale.
And we'll need some diapers and his milk bottle. These poor children haven't had the care they need since their mother passed away.
Here's the up. Bread, Dale.
Good. We can just get enough of this down him. Maybe it'll cushion the point.
If he just swallowed a pin, maybe he ain't hungry.
Come on, darling. Nice bread. Eat some for Aunt Dale. Good.
Eat it like a little man, has he? Yeah, it's good. Yum, 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 yum.
Pat, you didn't swallow the pen.
Here's his jacket and suitcase.
Fine. We have to hurry. There isn't a minute to lose.
Where's your father?
He went to town.
But where's your housekeeper, Nancy?
She went to the snake dance over at the reservation.
Wait a minute. What have you got in your hand, Hezzy? Give it to me. Look, Dale. There it is.
Oh, Hezzy, thank goodness.
Oh, I was sure he'd swallowed it.
The little Dickens. Dale, you stay here with the kids. Pat and I'll go over to that reservation.
Snake that squaw right out of the snake dance.
Oh, what a smart boy. You're just too smart to swallow an old safety pin, aren't you, honey? Can't tell you know what? Yes, sir. You might go up to be president.
Yeah, I'll never find him in a month of Sundays.
All right, Mel, get rid of this and get back to town and pretend you never left it. Here's your share. When it's safe, I'll get in touch with you.
Hey, you ain't planning to pass yourself off as a parson.
Why not? That's easy. All you got to do is say, good morning, brother. Howdy, sister. Well, what's this? Look at this, Mel. Here's a letter from Parson Loomis inviting a preacher he ain't never seen to stay with him.
Oh, look, Hook, you can't do it.
Why not? You know of a better place to stay than a parson's house?
Well, I hope he ain't chasing a skunk.
Let's have a look. It's the parson, shot in the back.
His poor little kid. Now, who'd want to daylight a parson?
Well, he isn't dead, but he's mighty close to it. We have to get him to town in a hurry.
How's he doing?
Well, the doctor says he has a chance of pulling through.
Oh, happy days. I know why he was plugged. He was taking the payroll up to the Hardrock Mine.
The payroll? Did you report that to the sheriff?
Sheriff's gone to dry wells. Won't be back till tomorrow.
Well, you better go back and tell Dale about the shooting. Wait for me there.
Do you want me to pick up Nancy on the way?
No, what those kids need now is someone to murder them.
Well, where are you going?
I'm going to find that gunman who shot the parson.
Come on now, Nellybelle. We got work to do. Don't fool around. I gotta go to referee a fight. Pour it on him, boys. Pour it on him. Who are we fighting? Do we know him? From the ground, Roy. The ground. Get a half down for him, Roy. A half down. Money. Money. Oh. Money, 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 money. Oh, look at the money, 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 money. Money, money, money. Money.
I'll keep that for you, Pat.
All right, Roy, but not for long, because I'm going to put it in the bank.
Get this guy in jail.
Money.
Sit down there. If you didn't shoot the parson, who did?
I don't know. I tell you, I found the money. Roy, the bank said that was a payroll, all right, but half of it's missing.
Who got the other half? Who's in on this with you?
I don't know. Nobody. I ain't in on nothing. Just like I said, I found the money in the road, and what you got was all I found.
All right, on your feet and get in that cell. I'll know whether you're lying or not when I take a look at those tracks. Pat, I'm going out to where we found the parson and see if I can pick up a trail. There must be a second outlaw mixed up in this. You take Bullet and go out and help deal with the kids. I'll be by there later. Who does that horse belong to out there?
To a Reverend Brown.
He's a friend of Parson Loomis's from Dallas.
Well, that's a relief. I thought it might be one of those outlaws who shot the parson.
Then there were two of them.
Yes, and the tracks I was following led straight here. I must have picked up the wrong trail where they crossed the creek.
Where are you going?
Back to see if I can pick up that trail again.
Not until you have something to eat.
Okay, but just a bite, Dale.
Mr. Brown, dinner's ready.
Just a minute.
Come and get it, kid.
Do they know about their father yet?
Dale told them.
How'd they take it?
Like a couple of soldiers.
Reverend Brown, this is Roy Rogers and Pat Brady.
Glad to know you, Mr. Rogers. I've heard a lot about you. Yes, sir, a lot about you. And you too, Mr. Brady.
Here you are, Hezzy. Did you children wash your hands?
Yes, real good.
I guess I'd better follow your example.
All right, let's eat. You sit right here, Reverend.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Well, shall we fall to? What's the matter?
Aren't you going to ask the blessing?
The blessing? Oh, yes, the blessing. Yes. Oh, thought I'd catch you napping, but not you. You're too smart.
We're waiting, Mr. Brown.
Yes, so we are. Well, why don't you ask it? You can't begin too young to learn, you know.
The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. And for this gift of food, may we be truly thankful.
Amen.
Amen.
Boy, quiet.
Something's bothering him, Dale. I think I'll take a look around the house. We'll let you stay here with Dale.
I'll go with you.
Me too.
Find anything, Reverend?
No, but the window to my room is open. I'll take a look inside. Hi. Nothing in here. Looks like it was a false alarm.
Well, in that case, we can go back and eat.
Yes, I'll join you in a moment as soon as I close that window.
All right.
The idea of coming here.
You know of a better place to hide than the Parson?
But not with Roy Rogers in the next room.
Roy Rogers? Well, I owe him.
No, not unless we got a shooting. The Parson was bad enough.
Look, you don't understand. Rogers...
Reverend Brown?
Coming? My Lord, will I figure this thing out? Icky, 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 piggly, wiggly, wiggly.
Sing him Onward Christian Soldiers.
Onward what?
Christian Soldiers.
You sure he wouldn't like Little Brown Jug?
No, sir. Onward Christian Soldiers is his favorite song. You know how it goes, don't you?
Why, sure, everybody knows that tune. Only right now I can't sing. You see, I'm a little mite hoarse. Here, you take him.
All right. It's about time for his nap, I think. Come on, Buddy. You can be babysitter.
Now, you kids will have to excuse me. I've got a lot of work to do.
Oh, Mr. Brown, you haven't read the Bible yet.
The Bible?
Father always reads the Bible after dinner.
Oh.
That's a book we can all listen to. Who put this pincushion in that chair?
I'm sorry, Mr. Pat. Please read us Micah, Mr. Brown, beginning with verse 6, chapter 7.
You said Micah, didn't you? Yes. Let me see. Micah, Micah, Micah. Seems like I've lost Micah.
There it is, sir. Verse 6, chapter 7.
Oh, yes, so it is. Who didn't catch him that time either, did I? Mr. Brady, would you read it to him? I've got a headache, and I think I'll go in and lie down. I've had a hard day, a very hard day.
Why verse 6, chapter 7?
Well, it was one of Father's favorite verses.
A man's enemies are the men of his own house.
So I started my way out and came right here. Look, are you listening to me?
I've got to get out of here. I can't stand it any longer.
I thought you said it was easy being a parson.
Easy. You got to know how to say blessings, sing hymns, and open to a chapter in the good book, just like that. It's refined torture, that's what it is. I got to get out of here as of now.
Look, if you've gone loco, Rogers will be on your trail in 2 minutes after you light out.
Nell, you're right. We've got to figure out some way of giving him the slip. Let me think.
But Roy, he brought a letter of introduction.
Which he could have stolen from the parson.
And he didn't know Onward Christian Soldiers, or Micah was.
Or how to say the blessing.
Oh, he was just trying to find out how much the children knew.
Well, there's one way to settle this.
Now, wait a minute. What if you're wrong? Think how you'll hurt his feelings.
And if you ain't wrong, he'll hurt more than your feelings. And besides, you don't dare start anything on account of the kids.
What am I beating my brains out for? I'm Parson Brown. I can walk out of here right under Roger's nose. You sneak out of here while I'm saying goodbye. I'll meet you down the road.
Sure.
Glad to have met you, Mr. Brady. And you too, Mr. Rogers. Nice to have met you, Miss Dale. And you too, children. Sorry I have to leave, but I've got work to do. And after all, duty's duty. Goodbye.
Oh!
Now, Gwen.
When did he get out of the place?
Take care of him, Pat.
Get over by those kids.
I told you he wasn't a parson.
Shut up, you.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Leave him be. Get over there.
Here's that polecat, Roy.
All right, you can drop that. Get his hardware now. I'll go out and round up the horses. And get rid of those guns. I wouldn't if I were you. We don't want any gunplay in front of the kids, do we? All right, you get over there. Now, don't anybody try to follow me.
No! No! Try to do that again. Thanks, Nellybelle.
Mind you give him by, Mr. Roy. Like Samson did the Philistines.
As I was saying, Roy, here's that polecat.
Let's tie him up and get him into the sheriff.
How's the parson? Is he all right?
If you're thinking about a necktie party, the parson's going home tomorrow.
Boy, that's sure good news. That's one plan that really backfired on us. I got something to show you, Mr. Rogers. Exodus. Psalms. Romans. Ain't that something?
Yes, but that book wasn't written to do tricks with. It was written to be read and lived by.
But I've been reading it. That's why I was wondering, Mr. Rogers, if maybe I couldn't have this book.
I think the parson would want you to have it. And you can't own a better book.
Hi, Dale.
Hi, Roy.
Hi.
We're on our way out to get the children to take them for a ride.
In Nellybelle?
Sure.
I'll have you know she's running like a dream. Why, I bought her a new fan belt. And looky. She's as cool as a cucumber. Be careful, Pat. Yeah, I'm all right. But there for a minute, I felt just like a boiled tater. Nellybelle, you're always letting me down. Just like a female, you're unpredictable.
What a guy. Oh, Pat.
Happy
be friends.